Here's another quick tip from Whole Latte Love.
Hi, Marc and Morgan here from Whole Latte Love. Today we've got 5 quick tips for those of you who are new to pulling shots on a single boiler semi-automatic espresso machine.
Yeah, we're talking machines like this Gaggia Classic right here.
So tip number 1, fresh is always best.
That's right, you always want to use the freshest beans possible and grind them just before brewing.
Yeah, even a few minutes makes a difference, so you really want to go right from the grinder to tamping and brewing.
If you don't have a roaster down the street, make sure you buy coffee that is properly packaged. Look for bags with that one-way valve.
And then store your beans right, which means in airtight containers and away from heat and light.
Tip 2, preheat. Turn your machine on at least 15 minutes before use. The bigger your machine, the longer it takes for everything to get up to brewing temperature.
And while the machine is heating up, keep that portafilter locked into the group head so it gets warm too.
And you'll want to warm your cups also, so put them on the warming surface.
Yeah, what a lot of people do is they run a blank shot into their cup, and that means just pressing the brew button with no coffee in the portafilter.
Yeah, that warms the cup and helps warm up the portafilter as well.
Our next tip, don't steam your coffee.
Right, so if you're making a milk-based drink and steaming the milk first, you'll have to cool down and refill the boiler before pulling espresso again.
After steaming, there's still a bunch of steam in that boiler. So if you go to brew an espresso, that steam's gonna hit the coffee and scald it. So check your owner's manual on the procedure for cooling down and refilling your boiler after steaming.
Tip 4 is the golden rule.
And that says you should pull a 2 to 2.5 ounce double shot in 20 to 30 seconds.
Now that timing is a very basic starting point. There are a bunch of factors that affect it. But if you're newer to espresso, 3 are easy to control: grind fineness, tamping pressure, and coffee dose.
Right, so you adjust one at a time to affect the timing. To get a longer extraction, grind finer, tamp harder, or dose more. Or you can do the opposite to get a shorter extraction.
Again, these are the most basic adjustments that will help get you in the ballpark. As you work with espresso more, you'll probably be driven more by the look and taste of a shot than you will by its timing.
Our final tip is to use a water filter. It's good for you because you're gonna get better tasting coffee.
And it's good for your machine because a good water filter removes minerals, so less scale builds up in the boiler, which means less descaling.
So those are some basic tips. Got any you'd like to share? Let us know. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Marc from Whole Latte Love. Thanks for watching. The #1 source for everything coffee, WholeLatteLove.com.